You niggas know how it goes down. I ain't living with limits, I never slow down.
Alright guys, so hopefully this video, I'm so excited to reveal my mono and stereo output. So I'm gonna be pissed off if I get all the way home, because I'm like giddy right now. I'm like a little kid. Like that one little $10 piece like made me a happy man. Anyway, that's not neutral. Anyway, this one little mono stereo piece is gonna change my life in editing forever, which makes me happy. Guys, I'm actually going to give you guys another vlog coming back from Radio Shack about what happened to me last night. No, sorry, not last night, the night before. I was actually put into the ER for something that I never thought would ever happen to me, and it scared the shit out of me, and I thought I was going to die. And from what I've read and heard, it was worth it. It was definitely worth going to the ER. So I decided to do my job, started working. I started getting some of the boxes and stuff, and I was picking them up. They're about 35 pounds a piece, and I had 2 of them. I put them up on the shelf, right, and I had to do this like 4 or 5 times, just loading them up. And I mean, I'm strong, so it's like 36 fucking 70 pounds. That's not a big deal, right? Throwing it up there, and well, I get back into the shop, just sitting there chilling, and I'm like, man, my back hurts. And about 2 weeks ago, I had the same problem with my back where it was hurting after load. So I was like, you know what? Something's not right with my back and it hurts. And I'm like, okay, it's not a big deal. And so I'm just sitting there like, you know what? Maybe I should pop my back. So like, stand still, plant my feet, and twist my torso. Twist it both right and left. And I twist it right and left, and then it finally gets to the point to where my back is really hurting. My back hurts so bad that I'm like I'm almost immobilized, like I can't even move. And so I get to the point where I'm just like laying on the ground, and I'm in the shop by myself because I'm on nights. And so I let my coworker go to lunch, and so I let him go to lunch, and so I was there by myself. And I got to the point where the pain was so bad that like I'm not one to show pain. Like I can handle my pain very well. I'm not one to show it, I'm not one to like bitch about it, but my back was hurting so bad I was to the point to tears. And it wasn't just my back though, it went from my back to like in front of my stomach. So it was like my left lower side back was like pulsing, and it was hurting really bad. And it was like, I felt like it was a pinched nerve because how tense it was. Well, then when I finally get down to it, it was actually like going from my lower back into like down towards in front of my body into my scrotum. And my scrotum was hurting so bad, and like my testicles were just like I felt like somebody was just repeatedly just kicking my testicles. And so at this point I call my wife and I'm like, hey, I think I need to go to the doctor. And I'm like not crying, but I'm like hyperventilating because it hurts so bad. And so I wound up getting to the point to where I called somebody who was nearby, like one of my friends who lived close, and he actually picked me up and took me to the hospital. Well, as I'm sitting in the hospital, they're like, from the way you're describing, it sounds like you... Hold on, I have a phone call. Oh, it's not a phone call. I don't have a phone call. My phone just thinks that I need to wake up. That's all it is. Oh, no, I don't need to wake up because I'm already awake. Thank you for the warning, though. Ew, look at that nasty doo-doo. Doo-doo pie, homie. That's what you get when you eat that fucking hamburger from fucking Burger King, the Halloween burger. Anyway, and so I'm in the hospital, and I'm sitting there, like, shaking and freaking the fuck out, right? Because I don't know what the fuck is going on. Okay, we're still rolling. I don't know what the fuck is going on. My body's freaking out. I'm crying like a baby back bitch, right? And it hurts. I'm not kidding. It was the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. I was in the most pain I've ever felt in my life. They asked me, you know, what's your pain scale? I said 10 out of 10. And so it was bad. My pain was ridiculous. And so they're like, it's from the way you're acting, the way from your lower back into your nuts, the only thing that we can think of is a kidney stone. You might have a kidney stone. And so I'm like, a kidney stone? There's no way it's a kidney stone. My back hurts. And like, I'm freaking out, right? And there's so much pain, and I'm like not screaming, but I'm definitely making a lot of noise, right? And they gave me a shot of morphine. It didn't do anything. All it did was made me feel like I fucking was high or something. Like, I don't know, I never felt like that before. I felt like I was floating, right? But I could still feel the pain in my back. I could feel the pain in my back like it was fucking, ooh, somebody smoking weed for damn sure. That shit is strong. Anyway, and so I felt like, I definitely could tell that, like, it was there. It still hurt. Like, it didn't stop anything. It was, the pain was still like very relevant. And so I was like sitting there, and I've been in this pain for like 2.5 hours at this point when they finally gave me my first shot of morphine. And about another hour later, they give me another shot of morphine, which doesn't do anything for me. Everybody's like, oh, when did the morphine wear off? It didn't. Fucking dude in a goddamn truck could run anybody over at any point in time, just sitting there fucking texting. Anyway, back to my story. They give me another shot of morphine, which doesn't do anything for me, right? And so at this point, I'm like throwing up because I've never had morphine before. I'm fucking gagging constantly. Haven't had anything to eat or drink the whole damn day. Right, so I'm just throwing up like bile and water. I think I had some water like right before I left, because when my back was starting to hurt, I thought it was a cramp. So I was just drinking a lot of water to like prevent, I don't know, I was drinking a lot of water to prevent like the cramping. And so I threw all that water up, and I just kept throwing up and gagging. So they finally take me to go do a CT scan. But when you go do a CT scan, they have to put you, like, take you out of your bed and put you in another bed. Well, this other bed's not flat. It has like an edge, and it goes down a little bit, and then it has an edge. And for me to like transfer that was probably the pinnacle of the night of pain, because I had to move my own body, because I'm fucking too heavy for them to fucking pick me up and move me. So I had to move my own body over into the fucking bed, and I was just screaming. It hurt so bad. And like once I hit the lump to like slump back down into the little groove, it was even worse, because it was like pushing on my back where it hurt. This dude is still texting. He's still texting. He's still texting. He is still texting. Dude, I might just get in this dude's ass. I might just get in this fucking dude's ass. Are you kidding me? (366-1785). Plumbing, heating, and cooling. License 355-845. Little beaner dude. I'll just call his people. Anyway, and so it comes down to the point to where I'm crying and I'm fucking tearing up, and like they keep giving me like different kinds of medicine for my nausea, and I really don't give a fuck that I'm throwing up at this point. All I care about is that I want the pain to stop, and no matter what they gave me, the pain never stopped. It fucking, nothing happened. It never stopped ever. For the night at least. We didn't get, the pain started at 6:30 exactly, and I didn't get into the hospital till 8:17, right? And then I didn't get to the hospital till 8:17. I didn't get my first shot of morphine until like almost 9:30. And so then I got my another shot of morphine at like 10:30. And it never helped out. And so I finally wound up leaving, and they gave me 2 Percocet. I don't know what the fuck that is. Everybody's freaking out that they gave me Percocet. They gave me 2 Percocet before I left. Like 2 actual pill Percocets. And after that, I was actually calm and it didn't hurt that bad. But that was like at midnight, almost 11:45 is when we left. And that was at midnight. And they told me that I had a small kidney stone, like itty bitty. Like I can't even get my gloves close enough to show you how small it is. A small kidney stone that actually was making me have all this pain, and like the worst pain in my life. It was literally a 10 out of 10 on pain scale. I've never felt anything more painful than that in my life. I would rather have been shot in the leg or in the arm or fucking in the head at that point, because it hurt that bad. I'd never felt that in my life, and I never ever want to experience that again. So I'm never going to stop drinking water. I'm always going to have something to drink for the rest of my life, because I learned my lesson. You don't drink stuff, you get calcium buildups, and you get fucking kidney stones. I do drink a lot of milk, and so they were saying that that's probably a very viable reason why I got a kidney stone. So I'm still, to this day, this was 2 days ago, they said it should pass in 48 hours, still waiting for this kidney stone to come out of my dick. So every time I take a piss, I gotta filter my piss and make sure that I can catch the stone so I can give it back to them so they can send it to the lab to research it and look at it. It's actually starting to rain, which just sucks. But it's only sprinkling, so we have time to get home. Marathon Mechanical Services. Plumbing, heating, and cooling. Marathon Mechanical Services. So, yeah, I had a kidney stone and technically still have a kidney stone. And so today I really want to get this adapter, so I haven't taken any. They give me some oxycodones. They give me oxycodone for pain, and I haven't taken any today, so my fucking back. And the guy told me once it drops into my bladder so I can piss it out, I'm still gonna be sore. And so, like, my back doesn't hurt anymore and my testicles don't hurt anymore. So I'm thinking that it's in my bladder and I'm just sore. Well, they hurt, but they're not, it's not painful. So it's not bad. It's just one of those things that I can't believe that I had a kidney stone. I feel like kidney stones are for people who have, like, who are really old. Hopefully my fucking mic or my GoPro mic and lens are clean and clear. But yeah, so that was the fucking my whole ordeal fucking 2 days ago. That was the craziest thing. That's the first time I'd ever been admitted to the hospital. That's the first time I've ever had an IV. It's the first time I've been through that much pain. There's a lot of firsts that day. It's the first time I've ever had one of those medical wristbands where they admit you to the hospital. I was surprised. It was crazy. It was definitely not something that I was ever expecting to run into in my life, to have a fucking rock come out of my dick. It's fucking nuts. But like I said, right now I'm just really sore, and I'm pretty sure if I go piss right now, it's gonna come out, for the fact that it's been so long. And like, it's like a little gift now. Like, you caused me all this pain, you caused me all this heartache, now come out and let me enjoy you and look at you. I don't know. A lot of my friends said that I'm gonna have to push really hard. It's gonna like be like a sticker coming out of my dick, which I hope not, because that's gonna really suck. Anyway, so I'm eagerly awaiting this kidney stone, and I'm ready for it to come out, and I'm tired of the pain that it caused. It's crazy that it's like a thing, but we'll see. Like, I'm pretty sure if I go piss right now, it's gonna be an ordeal trying to get this fucking thing out of my dick. So who knows? A lot of people say it fucking hurts and you really have to push that shit out through your dick hole, which I really hope that's not the case. Why are you in the fast lane, Honda Fit? Why are you in the fast lane? There's no reason for you to be in the fast lane. You're a Honda Fit. Learn your spot in life. But yep, that's my thing. Alright guys, I appreciate you watching, and you guys really rock. I appreciate all the likes in the vids. Feel free to rate and subscribe and like and not like and dislike and fucking comment and say some shit. I don't really care. Appreciate everything, guys, and I'll see you guys later. Adios, amigos.